In this video, we're gonna give you a full walkthrough of the Disney Dream ship. This is gonna be a very comprehensive review. Not only am I gonna walk through all the decks in the boat, but I'm gonna give you all my tips and things that I've learned in the 25 days that I've sailed on the Dream. So this is gonna be one of the most comprehensive reviews out there. You probably have seen others that are shot really well cinematography. Look at this one as I'm your friend and I'm just showing you the boat, right? So I'm just walking you along the ship as if I was having a conversation. So I'm just gonna walk through randomly, show you everything that the ship has to offer, give some tips. So stick around. We're gonna start on deck 4. So this is where normally people are gonna do like a run. This is the jogging direction. If you do 2.5 laps, that's 1 mile. So really great views from this area. You can come out here, start your drink, and just watch the sunset. So I've ran in this trip, I've done a total of 10 miles. I had a goal to do a full marathon, 13 days on sea. But I had some setbacks, so I was only able to run 10 miles, but I really enjoy all the runs in this area. It was really nice. More views of the ocean right here. If you are running, you're gonna wanna watch out for all the people that are walking. So there's a lot of walkers and there's a lot of people in lounge chairs. And so just be careful, make sure you don't trip. You're gonna see a lot of people that are playing too. So, you just wanna be careful. Some instructions here on how to use a life jacket. You can see the crew there painting, giving the boat some pixie dust. Really gorgeous views right now in the Mediterranean. So we're about 100 miles from Barcelona. These are all the emergency boats. So deck 4 is also where you're gonna do the safety instructions. So for every journey, it's mandatory to have a safety briefing, and you're gonna do that every day. Each area is gonna have, they're gonna give you an assembly station, and you're gonna gather here on day 1. One cool thing here, if you do need water, if you have water bottles, you can fill those out right outside. Great place to chill here. This is where you're gonna play shuffleboard.
Not. Take care.
So there we have a runner. So always try to stay on the right side. Usually fast people are going on the left.
Thank you.
In some boats, the jogging station is much higher. You can actually see 360 views. Here in the Disney Dream, I don't know if that's the same with other ships, but half of it it's kind of enclosed. You kind of go in between, where the crew's working, so you're not always getting view of the oceans as you're walking. Sometimes you'll see the crew exit through these areas. So again, you want to be very careful when you run, because a lot of times there's water here that just drips from when they're doing cleaning. So you want to make sure that you don't slip. Now this is the entrance to Vibe. So this is the teenage club. I believe 13 to 17 is the age. So you can access it from the forward deck 4 and you just go up the stairs. So let's see if we can get through and just show like a quick preview of the entrance. I'm not gonna go inside because it's not open house. I just want to show what it looks like from outside. So here outside you can see all the activities happening. Guitar Hero, karaoke. It's a very cool room. It's like you're going into like a club. I don't know if might be close right now. Anyway, this is where you would get in. There's another entrance, I believe through deck 5. I think you can also do it this way. So go back to deck 4. A lot of life jackets here. Gorgeous day today. So if you do want to play, here's where they keep all the accessories. Each side has its own water station. All right, so that's the end of the lap. So that completes about 0.4 miles. So again, 2.5 laps is 1 mile. We just did 1 lap, which is 0.4 miles. And this is the area where I started, did the intro. It's a nice area to chill. Another area similar. So now we're gonna go through the adult area. So first place we have here is Evolution. And I'm not sure if they're running like a tasting, but this is where you're gonna find if you do the cocktail class, you're gonna come here and they have some of the best cocktails. So if you're into old fashions, they make this smoky variation of it that they infuse through like coffee beans. It's really good. This is the pink champagne bar. Let's go through this real quick. Oh, doesn't look like it's open. Try to hit it on the other side. Alright, so here's Evolution. So it's very nice. This is where they usually keep all the the whiskeys. And what's cool here is every 15 minutes you get a different skyline background. So if you're hanging out here, you'll be sitting here, then every 15 minutes it'll change to the skyline from like New York to like Hong Kong, London. So that way you know how long you've been here. So it's a really cool setting. And again, if you're into cocktails, this place has some of the best cocktails. So you definitely want to check it out. This one is definitely adults only. So keep that in mind. And a lot of the areas here in deck 4, so this is where a lot of the adult entertainment is. Kids can hang out in some of the places, but after 9, pretty much all places are adults only. The district. Hello.
Hello.
Here's Evolution. Looks like they got a folding towel thing going on. Silent party if you've never done one of those. It's basically where you put on headphones and you log into a channel and you basically listen to your own music. So, hello.
Hi.
So yeah, they do a lot of events here, a lot of clubs. Looks like right now they're gonna do you're gonna learn how to fold towels. So if you always wanted to know the secret behind that, here's where that's happening. And this is one of the latest clubs that are open. Usually there's events till midnight, right?
Yep, so true.
So like a lot of karaoke, a lot of like family feud type games. So if you like making fun of couples or sharing their stories, you're gonna see that here.
We call it the Adult Kids Club.
Adult Kids Club. There you go. And this one, the theme here is butterfly. So all the drinks are the name of a butterfly. So look for that on the menu. But yeah, great place. Thank you. So that's Evolution. And if you come in between here, you'll see a few cool restrooms. This is like the in-between area here. So if you're looking for a late snack, at about 10:30 p.m. every day they'll sell out snacks here. So things like empanadas, mimosas, chicken wings, just random finger food. So that is one of the dining options since all the quick service pretty much shuts down after 10, I think, something like that. You can only really get pizza late. And so after dining, if you're still hungry, this is a good option. Here we have Hub 687, trivia events here.
A scene, a rounded scene.
So I'm not gonna go in because it looks like something's happening.
You get me?
But I'll maybe show it later.
Hi there. Hello, camera. Come on over here.
So yeah, looks like they're doing trivia right now. So
No,
I don't
we're
want
doing
to.
animation. Come
Animation.
On in. Welcome,
Animation.
Come on in. Animation tutorial.
So yeah.
Yes, we are drawing Mickey today.
Oh, look at that.
Yes. Hi there. Don't forget to subscribe, follow,
That's
and
right.
share. Comment down below.
So yeah, if you want to learn how to draw, you do it here.
Yes.
Great happy hour too here. 50% off if you come 6
happy hour
p.m.,
too,
9 p.m.
50%
So
off.
check it out.
That's right. And selected drinks.
This is the best value, especially if you have a mug.
67. All right. Okay. So now we are ready to highlight all those lines that we need.
This is Club D. So lots of live music here and lots of other activities.
Crazy cool. I watched the rehearsal the other night.
Let's see if we can go to Pink Champagne Bar.
Right, moving on. Two Endurance authorities.
So here's the pink Champagne Bar. So this one's themed after Dumbo. So you can see like the little things here from above. So great champagne cocktails in this one. They also have a happy hour, 30% off, 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. It's a really great place. There's usually live music here. So the ambience is quite romantic. So if you want to come here with your couple, have like a nice cocktail to wind down the night. One of the things that I like is that they give you like macarons and like cool like chocolate snacks with your meal. So it's just a great place to just chill and relax and have some time adults from the kids. Really beautiful area. So here's some of the champagne here. So very gorgeous. One recommendation here, if you're into like mint juleps, they have this pineapple julep that's really good. And again, it's part of the happy hour one. So if you get it at either 6 or 9 p.m., it's about, I think it's like $8 or $9. It's really good value. So look for those. Otherwise, yeah, enjoy your time here at the Champagne Bar.
Let's give them a round of applause, even if they're not all here. Yeah! Creating the magic.
Some trivia happening.
So which Imagineer is best known for a distinct art style and work into small
So that's the end of the adult area.
Let's move on to our next question. How many points do you need to be a galactic hero on Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin? I need the exact.
So here we got the D Lounge. So there's a lot of family events that happen in this one. This is where you're gonna see a lot of the cooking classes.
Hey.
Mariana has been awesome hosting many of them. I've had many free pastel
Free
de natas,
tasters.
some
We've had
tastings.
wine.
So wine, yes. So if you want to get some free wine, come early, sign up for this class because there's always options.
There sure is. It's all great. Did you have fun?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's been a
it was
blast.
a great time.
Yes, I'm just doing a walking tour. It looks like right now they're doing a Q&A with the crew. Is that what's coming up?
Yeah, Q&A with some of our main stage cast.
Nice,
Yes.
nice. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you. So we'll keep it going. Carriage of jewels. So if you want to upgrade your diamonds, if you want to do some of that, this is where you would buy them. Shutters. So if you buy the photo package or you have some pictures taken by the cast, this is where you're gonna review them. So I'm gonna scan mine here so we can see what we have. We haven't done too many. We're not really big into the the whole photo thing. We usually prefer to hand them our phone. So for example, here's one of the captain that we did. Let's see some of the prices here. So if you can see, one digital one is $20, $20.95 for one photo. They also have some packages, so here's an idea of what to expect. It's about $200 for 15, $250 for 20, or $4.99 for all of it. So it's quite pricey, but think of it as if you do yearly photos with your family ones and you pay for them, this is a great opportunity to just do that once, and now you have family photos for the whole year. And you can do it in different portraits, different backdrops, but also know that you don't have to pay for them. You can, in many of the photo apps, you can also have them take it with your phone. So You know, you have plenty of options. There's one of Killian in the dining table. There's one of us. So come check it out. This is on deck 4. The other entrance to the diamond place. Lots of photo shoots in this area. You're gonna see a lot of characters here. There's a beautiful chandelier. It's like there's an event happening right now. Some live music. So a lot of the main events are gonna be here. So this is like the gathering place. All the happenings are in this place. So now we're gonna go just real quick to the Vista Cafe. So this is where you're gonna expect to get some premium coffee. So they have all kinds of cool options here, non-alcoholic options too, like kombucha or like some teas. You can also get some snacks. The snacks are included. The coffee is additional here. If you want free coffee, you have to go up to deck 11, Cabanas. There are a lot of cool areas to chill here, with of course great views of the ocean. So let's keep this. Oh, looks like Mickey Mouse is just walking around. Oh, look at that. Bunch of other characters. Let's see if we can follow where they're going, if we can intersect where they're coming from. So I want to say that they're probably going to go in here somewhere, maybe end up at the top, and I think that's what they're waiting for here. So let's give it a minute, see if we can spot the characters. So one of the great things that's good about cruising with Disney is if you value character interactions. You know, if you go to the park, there's only so many that you can do, and they're not very, what do I want to say? They're not as, you only get like a few seconds with them, right? They're really quick because there's a lot of people at the parks. Here, what I've noticed is that you really get more time with the characters. Like, for example, it's not unusual to see the princesses, like Belle, Ariel, Princess Tiana, to just be hanging out on the floor and playing with kids, playing with like dolls and stuff. So you really do get a better one-on-one time here, and there's just a lot more options to interact. So if that's something that you value, oh, they're there, they're coming. So that's something that you value. A Disney cruise is a great option. And look at that, it's Goofy coming out, Chippendale. So yeah, they're about to do some photo shoots here. So again, so this is the line. So if you want to know when a character is appearing, you'll want to check on the app, and it'll show when they're coming up in the area. What you then do is you would stand on the line. You can either get there right as it starts, or you can get before, so you can get one of the first spots. Usually the interactions last about 30 minutes. As long as you're in line before the 30 minutes, you can usually get the photo shot. A lot of times the cast member will come over and shut down the line, so you can't stand there anymore. So just know that as long as you're in line before the 30-minute session, you can get it. So come grab your spot and take a photo. So right now what they're doing is they're doing a photo with all the characters. So it's a great opportunity to do that. You can do these at the park, like all the characters here, like dressing in a gala style. You can only really do that at a cruise. So, let's keep the tour going. So if you want to learn about this vacation club, deck 4, we're now in the mid section of the ship. So let's check out the restaurants real quick. All the restaurants are going to be in the middle. Hello. Bon Voyage. It's a great bar. If you're into Negronis, they make this drink that gets infused, and that becomes part of your cocktail. It's a really great place. If you're into whiskey, I recommend doing the port experience. They infuse bourbon, rum, or gin, and they serve it to you straight up. It's really flavorful. Right, so let's go down to deck 3. Sorry, this is deck 2. So on deck 2, you're gonna find Enchanted Garden. So this is one of the rotational restaurants. So how it works in Disney is you get assigned table number, you get assigned crew, main dining person, and an assistant dining table. Throughout your sailing, you're gonna rotate the restaurants every day. So first day is at Enchanted Garden, second place is at Royal Palace, and then the third day is at Animator's Palette. The crew's gonna follow you, you're gonna have the same table number, and you're gonna rotate around, eat at a different place every day. So this one's Enchanted Garden. It's closed right now, so I can't get inside, but I'll see if I can overlay some images here from inside from when we dined. So now let's, Vista Gallery here. So if you want to buy some cool portraits, like for example this one, let's see, they have prices. So they have this one of Captain Mickey for $195. So looking for Disney art, here's an option. Oh, this is the detective games. There's quite a few of these throughout the ship. So this is where basically...
Welcome to the Midship Detective Agency. Which case would you like to solve?
So you're going to select the case, and then it gives you a lot of clues, and you have to go all over the ship to basically find out, solve the mystery of the game. This is a cool game to do. I recommend doing it early because it gets you acquainted with all the decks in the ship, because you're going to be all over the decks looking for all these clues. So definitely do it early. So let's come up here to the Royal Palace. This is the second restaurant. Palace. I think right now they're still doing lunch. So Royal Palace is one of the places where you can do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 10 for breakfast. You can be here as early as late as 10 a.m. So it's open, closes earlier than Cabanas. And it's a great option if you want to have a more leisure meal, or if you're just tired from food from the buffet, you can just come up to Royal Palace and take your time. One pro tip: if random days throughout the sailing, they're gonna offer Mickey churro waffles. Not all the time. They keep it as a price, different days. But if you don't want to wait and you want to get those ahead of time, you can ask your server, and they're either gonna be working in Royal Palace or Cabanas the next day. So then you can just meet them there and get your order. So if you don't want to wait for the mystery date when they're going to be offered, just ask your server, and they should be able to hook you up. So now we're working on deck 3. No, sorry, this is deck 4. We're heading towards Animator Palette. There we go. I'll overlay some footage from inside, but on the last day of your itinerary, this is where you're gonna make drawings. They're gonna come alive on the screen. It's pretty cool. So basically everyone gets to become an animator.
Right, dude, it starts off with a Roger!
Awesome! Let's see what's on the menu today. Keep this going. Animator's palette. Alright. So now, since we're in the back, let's keep it going and let me show you the high-end restaurants here. So I'm going to show you Palo, Remy, and Meridian. Okay, so we're now on deck 12. You can see the setting here is different. You get this nice vibe, luxury, and yeah, let's walk up here real quick. So here in the middle we have Meridian. There's Remy on this side. Then we have Palo on the other side. So this is where you're gonna catch some of the best views. It's a great place to catch sunset. Absolutely gorgeous.
Get some sort of shower or something for the bride and groom, or they're gonna have a rehearsal dinner.
If you go to the back, if you go to the other side, this is one of the areas where you can smoke.
Fair enough to worry.
Yes. So, yeah, I mean, if y'all have anything like that.
So if you sign up for the gin tasting experience, it's gonna be here. Another recommendation for me, if you like a sparkling beverage, breakfast at Tiffany's. It's a nice option. So, again, great views from here. You can chill by the bar, just watch the ocean, catch sunset. Super nice. Another thing that's cool about Deck 12 is they have the nicest restrooms. Let me see if I can get footage. You can see the marble. There's no paper towels here. It's nice towels. This is one of my favorite restrooms. So our son has been, when we're in Cabanas, which is the level just below, he's been asking about coming to this restroom, which is, I think is kind of funny. Let's see, so now let's go up to deck 13. So deck 13, what do we have here? Keep going here, deck 13. This is the mini golf. You can do some ping pong. Football table. I'll do some sports simulators. That's gonna be here. Looks like it's closed right now, or I guess you have to make reservations. I don't know if it's open. So yeah, if you want to do like some golf and stuff, you can do that in here. That is not included. Again, that's a add-on. Some more waters here. Another water station. Basketball court, Jiffy Sports. Now from here, the 13, you can come down to 12. This is the family area with one bar. We're gonna come back to that because I want to show you Cabanas, because Cabanas is part of the back, and we'll come back to that. Alright. Let's come down here. Here's Cabanas. So it's gonna be your place for like breakfast or lunch. So breakfast is open till 11, and they leave lunch 2:45. Great seating here outside.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the bar area. So if you want to get some mimosas or Bloody Marys in the morning, you can do that for like under $6, I believe, before 12. Otherwise, you can get any cocktail here. This is the international section. It looks like today is a South Asia station. So look for that. This section changes every day. It's always something different.
Melvin.
Your shrimp station, salad. Washing stations at the entrance, either side. Here's some of the tea you can expect.
Oh, really?
Some of the drinks. So you say the orange Fanta on this one. This is vanilla, so this is the premium option for sweets. So think of it as the like the lot of the snacks you find at the park. They have those here. Bunch of extra candy too. So one of the popular things to get here is like a sundae that has like that comes in this like little cart, so you can keep that as a souvenir. And the hours are 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. So that's the end of Cabanas right there. To come over on deck 11, this is where you're gonna find all the pools. So this is the splash pad for kids. Finding Nemo. Some more drinks that you can get here. Coffee, hot chocolate, tea. Some options for drinks. Gorgeous views all across. This is the hot tub. Kids can use it. So we have the pool areas here.
ass.
This is gonna be your kids pool, Mickey shake. So the depth on this one is, I believe, only like a couple feet. And then you have Goofy's pool, which is about 1.3 feet. So this one's a lot deeper. So if you don't pack, need a life jacket, they do provide those. You don't have to pack those. And then you can see each day different movie playing. Right now they're doing Toy Story. So there's all the different life vests. So they're all available. And then here is where you can find all your quick service. So here's Flo's Cafe. This is Luigi's. That's all the pizza. Let's see what the special today is. Ooh, looks like they got chili con carne. I'll have to be back for that. That's one of my favorite ones. These are all your burgers or chicken sandwiches. You can get go tip if you don't want the buns. If you just want this grilled chicken, they don't advertise it, but just ask them, they'll make it for you. You can also get a bunch of sandwiches here. Taste of a bunch of paninis. Again, here, if you have a toddler that's picky, if you just want like ham and cheese, for example, they'll make that for you. Got a cool salads here. Then you have all your toppings. All right. Let's go over to the back side so I can show you what's behind. This is one of the slides for kids.
But it's got all the stuff we use. Oh, scratch the game on the kids playing a lot. And you like that, then exactly it is good.
Here's the aqueduct. You need to store away your shoes. We're gonna go in here. Hello. Here are the requirements, so 42 inches or 54. You can see this is a view of this is the kids hub. So it's a fun one. Killian did it a bunch of times. So you just go through a few loops and then you end up at the top. A lot of kids refer to this as the Mickey hand slide. Keep this going. So here you're gonna find Waves Bar. If you want to bring your kids, this is a family-friendly bar. So let me show you the menu. So this is like the standard menu. You'll see this Waves, Cove Bar, and Currents. Piña Colada is one of my favorites. Recommend that one. Another observation, the beer selection changes on different bars, so if you're picky about your beer, be sure to check what they have. One cool thing about this bar is that they offer lace. So if you want some, if you're craving some chips, this is one of the few bars where you can get it for free. Alright, so now we're coming to the back side where the ponds, another view of the aqueduct. If you want to catch a bird-eyes view of some of the shows, you can do it from this place, deck 12. So it's just a different view of all the pools.
Everyone, listen, I thought I told you. When Mom
If you're doing the pirate show, the fireworks go that way. So if you go deck 12, the right side, that's where you'll see the better view. Alright, so let's come down to the other side now, deck 12. So if you want Coke Zero, you want to be on the left side of where they have it. Same with the ginger ale. You can see that the option changes depending on the side. More drinks options. That's it. Chairs to lounge here. On the left side of the boat, you'll also find ice cream. Ice cream. So you got vanilla, chocolate, banana, or twist. You also have this is where you can get smoothies. I think they're closed right now. Or you can get the famous Dover with or without alcohol. Okay, now let's go over to the adult section. Here you'll find Coke Cafe. Similar snacks as the Vista Cafe, deck 4. Seen a lot of people work here, so this will be a good area if you want to do some work. So here's some of the things that you can expect. When you do buy coffee, you're gonna get a card. Every 6 drink is free. Be sure to keep it. So let's keep this. This is the swim up bar. If you want one of these seats, make sure to come early. They're very popular. Hello. At every bar you'll find the drink of the day. So yes, look for the drink of the day. So a pro tip of mine is if you avoid getting the drink of the day by the pool, because that's where it's more likely to be mixed. Get it at a bar like Cold Bar, because they still have to pour the liquor, which means it's less water than. So let's keep this tour going. So over here in deck 11. Also find the gym and the spa. So census, it's up until 10 p.m., gym 9 p.m. So come here, there's a barber shop, beauty salon. Here's your smoothie section, with awesome views too. So here you can have like a smoothie and just chill, watch the waves go by. Then here's the preview of the gym. It looks like a spa. So it's the section for concierge guest. Let's go to the top so we can continue our tour of the adult section. It's the concierge lounge. Let's see if we can exit here. Hello. It's deck 11. So this is where you're gonna find the splash pad for kids. So if you have a kid that wears diapers, it's basically the only pool they can use. And sometimes they have light music here for the sail-away parties. It looks like someone's playing right now. If you go up to 13, this is only reserved for adults. So let's take a loop in here. Here's another viewpoint. Another view of the adult pool here where you can sit down by the bar, have a drink. Not quite a swim out bar because there's barely any water in the benches. You get the idea. And this is Currents. Similar menu as Coke Cafe. So you'll see, Coke Bar. See a lot of the same things. So again, this is only for adults. You're not gonna find any kids in here. This is a great place to catch some views because you're in the front of the ship. So when we went through the passage of Gibraltar, forget the name, the passage of the one between Europe and Africa. There's a lot of people gathering here to see it. Now that over there, what you see down, is the area for Vive. So this is the place that I showed earlier that I couldn't get in. So that's where the kids hang out. So it's a really cool spot. You can see the kids have their own jacuzzi, they have a ping pong table, and a bunch of places to lounge. So super cool area. So yeah, some of the best views you'll find in here. So if you want, if you're arriving in a port or you're leaving a port, you want to just enjoy the scenes, come grab a drink and just watch the boat go away, this is a good area to do it. And this is where you want to do it, especially if you have no kids, because it's adult friendly. That's one of the adults pool. You can see very quiet in here. You can see they do drink service. So if you want to just lounge, wait for a drink to come by, they will get it for you. Alright, we're gonna go down to the Walt Disney Theater. Alright, so if we continue here, deck 3, this is the Walt Disney Theater. So this is where you're gonna catch a lot of the main shows. You see the agenda here. So this is accessible through deck 3 or 4. Sometimes deck 4 is closed and you can only come down to 3. Preludes, so if you want to catch a drink, some popcorn before the show, you can do that in there. Another entrance to the Walt Disney Theater, along with the cool Mickey statue.
I think it's kind of silly too, but at the same time, you put them in place.
Okay, our next potential spot is...
So another thing you're gonna find in deck 4 is the Buena Vista Theater. So this is the place to catch them. Looks like a movie is just ending. So let's see what they're playing today. So it looks like they have Planet of the Apes showing right now. Hello. So let me show you all the shopping on deck 3. So Mickey's mainsail.
Must be right. Oh, you have to scan it.
You forget to pack essentials, throw in here. You have sea treasures, it's another option. So a lot of cool merch on the European Dream itineraries. So as an example, you can get this unique one for transatlantic cruising. You have white caps. You want to get some good fix of designer purses. It's all in there. Diamonds and wishes. So a lot of times they give away like charms, and if they're doing those on the app, you'll usually find them over here at Diamonds and Wishes. Looks like there's a marble meetup coming up here. Yes, 2:51 right now. Probably starts at 3 p.m. And you can see people lining up already. All right. So now we're gonna go down to deck 5 to show you the kids club, and we can end this tour. So this is the other entrance to the Buena Vista Theater. We're on deck 5. So let me see if I can get a quick peek. So again, playing Planet of the Apes. So it's pretty cool. In similar vibe you would expect like at Arkansas Theater, AMC in the US. But it's all Disney movies, so just look for the schedule. All kinds of movies playing throughout the trip. Sometimes they'll play movies that haven't come out. Need help with port adventures, so that's deck 5.
Guys, I just remembered something very important. Today's bingo. It's our last bingo. We're gonna do it.
Me.
Are we gonna do it?
Me. You're jinxed.
So let's do this.
It's a small world. Here are the hours. So it's just for kids under 3. Oceaneers Club. So these are kids 3 to 11 or 12.
You flush it with which door? I wanted that one. The bathroom door? Not here. Oh. What did I say?
Sometimes they'll have open houses, so if you want to come in and check out the place, you can do so. And then it's the lab. Hello.
Hi.
So the lab and the club connect, so kids can bounce back between one another. You'll find Pepe's door here in deck 5. Stage.
I'm so excited to make this space good.
Oh my goodness, are you troubled?
For you?
And then finally, deck 4, middle of the ship, we got Edge. quite a few stairs to get there. Here's what they got going on. Okay, I'm not gonna go inside. There's a lot of people here, but I'll try to overlay some footage. So that's gonna conclude the end of it. If you are more interested in the restaurants or the bars, we'll link a few additional videos about that below. Otherwise, that's the end of the tour. Hope you enjoy it. And yeah, have fun on your next itinerary here at the Disney Dream.